Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with? Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
Yeah, that was Ruby, huh?
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
Which is fine, but when?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before. But this seems different.
Okay, let's go through the options.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
That room?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Anything else?
No,
What was she like?
she's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
What talk?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
Oh, yeah?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Why do you think?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
Sure. I don't have a choice not to.
Do tell.
Now you have a choice.
Yeah.
Exit from what?
This.
No, she's a fighter.
Okay. Any equipment?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
Or she had a boat.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
Further up the coast we go then.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The failed electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
I know it. All right. Do I have any more questions?
What more do you...
No, I don't.
Yes.
Okay.
One thing.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
Okay.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
I've done it. So I think it's fine to leave that for morning.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It's getting late.
So I will do so.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest. The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net,
Sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes. Tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Dark shore my ass.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
This bastard isn't even listening to you.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then forgets about it.
What?
Yeah.
Hmm. I just listen. I just want to sleep.
Hear that? Iceman wants to sleep. He doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Black water. Under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
Guys, I'm so tired. Please.
Seriously.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
Okay.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
What?
Yeah. And the air will smell of apricots. And her face forms in summertime. Yeah. Or go away.
Go away.
Specters.
Go away.
Oh, but you will. You're
No
already going
choice.
there. Slipping. How long can we keep you from the precipice? One more dream? 2 max, baby. Then it's
Sure.
of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
It really doesn't sound like it.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
What? Why am I not in my bed and instead on a chair? Good morning. We're going back out there. I have to go all the way around, I think. Am I too far? No. No.
It felt like you
It's
were.
right here. It's right here. I have to go inspect this again. Or was it the
You
mural?
see, a once
No, it was
bright
Feld
mural
Electrical.
A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of
Okay,
pale
step
above
closer.
the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Feld Electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. Feld Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. It's not like the guy standing next to Kim didn't already tell us that.
There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack, in that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building?
Apparently, I don't even need to put on Shiver's gear. I just know this. What do you mean, death notification?
I don't remember.
Because I died once?
No, because of the lady that you gave. Pretty much for this check, all the side quests you do contribute to the check. The
I
task.
can't wait to fail it.
I mean,
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
I like that it's an impossible task, but, like, not if you play the game.
Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen did not. And now you're just standing there in the pale of the morning with your hands fallen to your side.
Was I supposed to fail that?
no.
Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas?
Only if you go that route. I didn't.
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least.
We've been in the boat shack. We haven't been in this building. We haven't been in the other building that's just south. We haven't been in the really difficult interfacing building. So there's 3 spots that are probably good.
And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And then?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept urban coast.
What if you did it again, though?
What if I did it again?
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What?
She's down there.
Yeah. I think she's down there.
Okay. Why?
We've looked everywhere else.
Right. How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
Hell yeah. Climb it.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
More of my skill. Where are you?
At me. He literally said it's his time to die.
That one. I think that's it, right? Because pants?
Because you
Yep.
have the pants on.
All right, let's give myself some reaction speed, hand-eye coordination. Go,
Quick
go,
save.
go!
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Assess.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
That's about right.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to do something more subtle?
Yeah?
What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if I teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Come on.
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Fail it.
All
Now we're
you
good.
need to do
Okay.
is close
Again,
your eyes
better
and
get his
concentrate.
fucking stat.
Yeah, but I
Darkness
failed it before.
enfolds you.
Alright.
You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is
Do it.
zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Okay, well, that's impressive, but
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
Do not gloat.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear,
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside.
don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Save. Down we go. Nothing else. Well, oh, hold on. Can I get over here? Nope. Go back up. Can I get over here? No. Okay. It's not real.
Postcard.
Down more stairs. Thank you. Is that's the backup, right? Yeah. Suggestion suit.
Was there a thing you... There was a thing you didn't click on, right?
Back here?
Is that just the way back up? That green...
I think that's the way back up.
Well,
There was a
Because I
door-
can't
That's what-
go back up.
There was a door
Yeah,
at the
just-
bottom.
I'd click it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, you know?
Yeah. I thought about it too, but it ultimately... Oh, there's this curtain. Oh. I can let Kim in.
Look, Kim.
Or I can just walk through the wall. Hi, Kim.
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while. The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the two metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
What? How'd you even get here?
After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
He's quite proud of himself.
Well, at least we know how to get back in and out.
Yes, we have an exit, so let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
First of all... Okay, nothing there.
I do feel compelled to say, simply because of the time, fully exploring this place will be a time commitment.
Okay, let's clear this little room then.
Yeah.
Huh, beds. And
just rather
weird
than having to stop.
Yeah. Communism hat.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah, yeah, we did see that.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted.
Look,
Gazing at you
Kim!
with
It's
sad eyes.
It's Comrade!
Black reeds. K.
Yes.
Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
What's up with that?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
No.
I mean, it is free. You could.
It is free, but I already have free. And that free led me to here. So
it can only be an upgrade, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. But it's a secret bunker.
A secret, very collapsible bunker.
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
All right. Anyone
You mean
been here
like
recently?
Ruby? No. I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Years worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly.
Yeah. Silly. So, suggestion. But we already have a better coat, right? The patrol cloak is suggestion? No? No. That's completely new.
shirt.
Yeah, I think it's just a suggestion code.
And a postcard. Oh, and a bullet. We never examined that.
I mean, you just obtained it. See, you have 2 bullets now.
Yeah, I know, but I can't actually...
No, you just have bullets.
No, you just have bullets, and if you are using your gun, they are available to you.
Right. I can fire the...
I mean, you never
Not
tried.
randomly. I mean,
No,
like, as
what I mean is, one of those bullets is the evidence bullet, isn't it?
No.
Oh. I just had
You
one?
have found
Okay.
2 bullets.
Oh. Alright.
You found one in the cabin, obviously. You found one in the communard's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't get a positive effect from alcohol
Yeah, just
anymore.
-1 morale. Nice. Drink it just to deposit the tear. Whoa.
You can't just leave this place and go, like, do something else first.
We can, but...
Well, I'm saying now that you open the door for Ken.
Right. But I don't see... we don't really have anything
yeah, we're pretty
left
much
to
out of
do.
tasks.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can't do handman's booze. Not going to drink booze.
This is it.
Well, other than the doomed hostel, which would just
we're
be
not gonna
talking to Gart.
Yeah, we're gonna be nice to Gart.
Fair enough.
I mean, yeah, we could still do it. But we've been so nice to Gart. We don't need to be like, hey, this place is gonna explode.
I do wonder, so to determine where the shot came from, you had a hunch about this place pretty immediately. If you did everything, if you did a once over on everything again, might net you some experience.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, we could do a full walk
I'm not
before
sure
exploring.
about that even a little bit.
That's fine. So here's the thing. Bullet traces. I don't know how to check the island. I've never been
you
there.
Need to get a boat.
I would have to take a boat.
Yeah,
and
but right now
boardwalk.
the waves are too choppy.
Oh, would we ask her? Okay.
Oh, she's told you the waves are too choppy, so.
Well, they were choppy last night.
Oh, that's true. You talked to her last night.
Anyway. Okay. So we've got some
Okay,
plans.
I forgot what you talked to her.
We've got some plans. I'm being advised, and I'm keen on taking that advice because I do think this feels like main quest, essentially.
Well, yeah, this is the murder investigation,
Yeah,
right?
so we should do the other things next time.